to disprove a letter written in 1946 by Niklas, the father of my dad, my grandfather's biological mother. I had to first figure out, how could there be a connection to Canada, and how could my dad have a half-sister who was born 3 years after him and would have been 1 year old when my dad entered Canada in 1950? I started to theorize. Perhaps my dad's biological mother, after giving birth to him and giving him to another family to raise, based off that letter, maybe she moved to Canada to start new. That was a false theory. I have a few friends that live in Holland that work with the archival records that were able to find out that my dad's biological mother was in a relationship and got married soon after he was born, and they had 3 kids together. So my dad does have half siblings, but they live in Holland from that side of the family with a different surname. It still doesn't show the connection to Canada. So I started theorizing. Maybe the letter is true. Let's look at that individual that's listed in this letter and add him to my family tree as a potential father for my dad. I looked at my matches that would have been closely related to my dad as a half-sister. I tried building out her tree. There is no reference to that name that's mentioned in that letter. I look at her tree with the help of the DNA angels building it out. It made no sense. That's when the DNA angels said, let's try a different theory. I added the surname of the woman who is my dad's half-sister. They started building out the tree with them, and I noticed that I'm connected to everybody from that family on that side. There's no doubt in my mind that my grandfather's father is related to this individual who is considered his half-sister. How could it be possible that someone who was born in Canada be related to my dad? The parents of the individual that is considered my dad's half-sister, both of them are also born in Canada. And how could this be possible? They continue building out that tree. Then it gets to the parents of the projected father of my grandfather. And I notice where they're from. One is from Norway, the other is from a small town in Sweden called Torsby. I looked at my ancestral journeys, where my family originated from. If you've done an ancestry DNA test, they show your ancestral journeys. My ancestral journey begins in Torsby, Sweden. Coincidence? I don't know. I believe strongly this tree that the DNA angels are building out is my dad's biological father's story.